Yeah, I think one of my favorite stories, one of our first deals we did was a piece of land, a development deal. I kind of knew going into storage that I wanted to develop. I mean, it's our background. It's what we do. We do construction. And I thought, you know what? If I'm going to do one, I'm going to build one from scratch. I want to see what it's like. And so our first development deal, the first thing I did was start to reach out to local professionals that I'm already doing business with, right? So in the residential world, we had some engineers and we had some architects and, we had some different professionals that were already kind of working with us. And I just started asking them, like, do you have any land that could be self-storage? Do you have anything that's already approved, or do you have anything that's shovel ready? And our first deal was brought to us was actually a site that was pre-approved for a senior care facility, but the buyer backed out at the last minute after doing years of preparation and approvals on this property. The local hospital actually bought the buyer's license right before closing, so you can't use the license in multiple sites, and so the hospital had no use for the land, and the buyer backed out of the deal. And the engineer who brought me the deal was actually my engineer. He said to me, "Look, I got hours and hours tied up into this thing, and I'm basically not going to get paid because it was contingent on taking it to closing." He said, "I'll bring you the deal and I'll help you get it pushed across the finish line and turn it into self-storage if you'll agree to pay me the fees that I was missing from the first transaction." And we said, "Yeah, no problem. Let's do that." And so it took a lot longer than expected, to reposition the property and to get it reapproved. There's a lot of residential in the area, but long and short of it, we got it done. And not only did we get about 100,000 square foot net rentable built on the one side of the site, but we ended up carving out an acre and a half pad site next door that we're basically going to own for $1. We do own for $1 now as part of the whole deal. And so it was a good play for us. It was a good play for our investors, and it got us involved in our first development deal.